What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time dropping in, Tommy Kentner here. Today we're just going to do a quick recap of Fl2K and just still working on the video, guys. Just got a lot of footage to go through. I did put out some quick videos while we were there. Crazy time, but Adrian's going to come in too, because it wasn't your normal Fl2K this year. It was like some drama at the first half. They had a hurricane. Adrian,
yeah. We had a little bit of a conundrum.
Yeah.
We took pretty much the whole week off with our move and everything like that. We decided that we deserved to go and do a little trip ourselves. So we left on. We were planning to leave on Monday,
right?
And we had an Airbnb and stuff booked for that trip. And then the hurricane came through. They were gonna run the race at Bradenton like they had planned, like they always do. And then, not necessarily last minute, but last minute for us because we were going down, 4 or 5 days early.
Yeah.
They announced that they were moving it all the way up to Gainesville, Florida, home of Gator Nationals NHRA track. Nice track.
Oh yeah, super nice track.
Yeah.
But it was just a whole situation because it was like 4 days before the event, but we was actually leaving like the next day.
Yeah.
Which I was out with a buddy doing some outdoor activities and didn't have my phone on me, and Adrian seen the post and he's like trying to get a hold of me to see what we can do.
Yeah, the same weekend was homecoming for the college football team,
the Gators.
The Gators.
Yep.
And then that mixed with them moving the track, I knew that the houses and apartments or all that stuff was going to get booked up. Hotels were like almost $300 a night, all kinds of stuff. So I just jumped on the first house Airbnb had, and we actually didn't end up getting much of our money back from our first one either. So
yeah, so
basically we rented 2 houses in Florida for the week.
It was an expensive trip, but well worth it.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely one of the best events we've been to, and how it all worked out. But everybody still showed up. It was it was just an event, which, like I said, I got some videos. I'm probably just going to try to do it in one, but like I said, we just kind of wanted to give y'all a heads up and just, it was a hell of a show this year, guys. And
yeah, I think they said that track can hold 50,000 people or 30,000 people or something like that.
Right.
And I would say the grandstands were all of at least half full.
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah.
I would say there had to have been at least 15,000 people there. The pits were full. It was cars of every walk of life.
Yes.
You know, all kinds of personal bests, records, personal records broken, records physical records broken.
Was it how many cars was in the 6 seconds?
There was at least 4, 5, 6 cars in the 6 seconds.
And then they even had a grudge race.
Yeah.
It was. It was crazy.
Yeah. Have you seen any of his shorts? You saw that.
Yeah.
Cletus with mullet did his personal best 4 times in a row.
Yep. Grubworm.
Yeah. Grubworm broke the stick shift record twice.
Yep. LS George got the Blazer figured out, which it kind of sucks on the backhand because I love seeing that thing do wheelies and it's like my favorite vehicle. But I'm glad he got the W. It was awesome.
Front wheel drive Hondas, 200 miles an hour, 7-second quarter miles. The X front wheel drive class. I don't think they did the X front wheel drive class at that capacity in previous ones.
No,
it was a full. It was a full. What was it? A 32 car field.
Yes.
So and there was non-stop cars. Front wheel drive Hondas that were
all-wheel drive Hondas.
Yep, tons of all-wheel drive Hondas. The H series Honda record was broken.
Right.
What was it? What was that car? The Snot Rocket or whatever? The S550.
Yep.
He went 660s. Cletus went 650s.
Right.
Grubworm went 670s,
I think.
I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was.
But he broke his previous stick shift record.
Yep.
And is it Rick with the?
Yeah, Rick Prospera.
Yeah.
With the RX-7, the first gen or second gen RX-7 with the big block and twin turbos.
It's always on a mission every time we see it. I mean, he has got that car. But and a big shout out to them too, because he helped Cletus out with his car, setting it up, and then
so both Rick and Cletus both went to the finals.
Yes.
In Streetcar Extreme class and the 28.
Yep.
Extreme 28s class.
Yep.
So what they ended up doing is doing a combined final for both classes, and Cletus won it all. But just to shout out both of those guys, they did split the pot. So
which was also
they both took home a little over 10 grand, I think.
And I think the best thing was just seeing like the sportsmanship and like I mean, it was just a different atmosphere this year, like with the whole hurricane and everything. Like, big shout out to Vic and the whole crew that put that.
Yeah,
put that show.
I can't imagine what he went through.
Oh,
trying to get all that stuff done, and it's like I mean, in 5 days, basically moving an event of that size. Shout out to Gainesville for being so accepting of such a thing. I mean, Victor brought his prep vehicles, all of his stuff to Gainesville, prepped the whole track, did all that stuff. I mean, every time we saw him running around the pits, he had a big smile on his face. He was happy. He was only getting a couple hours of sleep.
If that.
Yeah. And I mean, the event went off without a hitch.
Yeah.
There was no rain, no delays, very few breakdowns, very few track cleanups.
Weather was on point. Like, I remember the first time we went, we had to buy like a pop-up for in the stands.
Yeah.
And it was just like, and I don't really burn, but man, it was miserable. It was miserable. But I mean, like I said, it was just a different, like, it was a crazy event, like everything going on, pits, walking around meeting new racers and stuff like that. So
yeah, and I mean, it was like, there's a ton of vendors, Haltech, Fuel Tech, Ignite, all the, Real Street, all them guys were all there. Precision was there. I mean, they had all kinds of big vendors and big name companies there showing off their new products. They've unveiled the new Dart cast 2JZ block that they're coming out with to kind of bridge the gap between your stock 2J blocks and your billet blocks. That's supposed to be coming out sometime in 2023. So that's cool for the 2J guys. I know there's a handful of you out there.
A handful, yeah. But yeah, we just, like I said, just wanted to give y'all a quick recap before the video comes up, because, well, of course we took a week off, so now we're slammed.
Yeah.
Well, and not that we wouldn't slam before we left, but
yeah. Plus we had to pick up a Cheese's R35, doing some figuring on that, a bunch of other normal customer stuff. Not to mention, you come back from an event like Fl2K, all of a sudden you want to spend all your own money in your own project car.
Yeah, so
might have some big stuff coming for the R32 as well.
Adrian is going to spend a lot of money this week.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, overall, event was great.
Yes.
Couldn't ask for anything more.
Yeah. If y'all can make it next year, I recommend you get out to Fl2K. We will be going to GTR World Cup, and it's in February this year.
Texas 2K in March.
Yep, Texas 2K in March.
And then we're going to try to hit up some streetcar takeovers in our area between Bowling Green and maybe Bristol and, stuff like that.
Yep. So, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll be dropping the other video soon, and we'll catch y'all in the next episode. Peace. This thing on. Hey, guys, we got new hoodies.
Yeah.
Support the channel.
Pre-order.
Yep. Let us know.
Call us if you want one.
Hit us up on the page.
Still got t-shirts too.
Yep, we got t-shirts too. And we will see you in the next episode. Peace.